So we don't need. I'm not gonna start right now.
Is Peepaw there? There he is.
What is that?
All right, we're ready, Bubs. Sit still, son.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So. Okay. For today, you're going to see a lot of weird stuff. I mean, you're going to even see a man at the seat.
Granddad, Bobby is wrong now.
I know, right? Isn't that cool?
Wow.
It looks like a seat, but the person is at. See up here? Break that, and you get a person.
Oh, crazy!
Wow.
This is very entertaining.
Also, I would say, I call this guy maybe, because he's like maybe I'm gonna play this thing. So, I have lots of things in here. I even have, what is this called? A stingray. It's just supposed to go out the puppet show.
Holy cow.
It's just supposed to go out the puppet show. Yeah, that was what I was playing.
It's a great
Hey!
day.
Who's calling? Where's the boop zone? Had this last time. Has eyes, of course. Well, used to not eyes.
Are you gonna tell us a story with your little creature?
Oh, not yet. I'm introducing.
Oh yeah, great job.
So, if I find that really tiny card, we all know it's going to be on here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And besides, that's only 2 blocks.
This is quite a production.
Now I will get out my craft box. It has everything like the paintings
Yeah,
of
Dad.
the day.
Sorry if the stage looks familiar, Dad.
So
No, Papa.
let me show you something here. Look up here. You see a wording, Wow, Weston.
Yeah.
This is the team you're going to be on. What did that say?
Ice cream over everything.
That's the team you're going to be on. Team ice cream over everything. I hear teens. Let's see.
Sis.
That stage is awesome.
It's Bobby.
So for today's team is going to be whatever is that wording right there.
Oh, I see.
Here's the painting of the day. And here's the song. Love Run Arena, made by me, of course. Wowie wowie dogs a mouty. It's whatever's the first thing I say is going to be in the thing. So it's going to be wow dogs ice cream. Wow dogs ice cream. Okay, so that's it. Here's the jellyfish of the Northern Seas. And the thing was, and that was really fun. So you should check out the place where there's a lot of sharks. And also go to Florida. Just so I know.
Jellyfish and sharks?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to put in some sharks to this painting. And here's a whale.
That's a whale of a whale.
And here's a dolphin.
I love dolphins.
Yeah.
If you know what, I can scratch this.
I feel like I'm in the ocean.
I feel like I'm at a play.
Yeah, Weston, you ought to tell us a fun story with your puppets.
So, today's story is The Open Seas of the Deep Blue, the Deep Blue. So, let me start it. Chapter 1. So this is Monopoly. Her name's that. Named after Monopoly, of course.
What's that stingray's name again? I didn't hear.
Monopoly, the stingray.
Oh.
So it's named after Monopoly. I know because we have one of those games. It's a rainbow stingray. I can actually fly.
Does it fly out of the water? Fly in the air?
It flies in the air. Isn't that
that
crazy?
is crazy, man.
Also, let me show you something that's awesome. So it does this. It can jump underwater too.
Ooh, neat.
That's neat.
So one time he was wagging his tail. I know, right? He was wagging his tail. Also, there's something where, you know this guy, his name is Seedage.
Oh, crazy.
So he's a seed.
He is
That's
tall.
a
man,
lot.
tall.
So he can be this tall. People can sit actually on the chair whenever they're like. Look how big the seed actually really is.
Quiet in the back.
Car smaller than a car. I know. Oh my gosh, that's smaller than a car, right? It's bigger than a car. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
It looks like Scuba Steve.
This toy right here is named Fluffy Us.
I like him.
Is he a giraffe or is that like a long neck horse or something?
This is a giraffe. You got right.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
its cutie mark. For some reason, it has a cutie mark, and I like its cutie mark. I mean, I like it.
Could be the luck.
But this is the most roughest. This is the most roughest type of. It's the most roughest thing you will ever see in your life. That cue mark right there describes roughness and power. So she's very rough. Now, the next one is going to be a NASA's spaceship. I know.
It's a space capsule.
Now, it's time to start the actual show.
Ainsley, stop fake coughing.
But, guys, if you want, you can have your own free little gift. I mean, I'll let you even have a bracelet.
Oh, that's nice.
But there's always one thing on it. It's almost really like a car for kids. See this picture right here? You know,
Yeah.
this describes jellyfish. So in the show, it's going to be like,
Excellent.
So they're going to be moving around in that stuff. Also, you'll see here, a crab.
Oh.
Which
Oh, I see.
it's right
Nice job,
here.
little fella.
It's right here.
I see that.
Yeah.
So all these describe one of our things. Anyway, you'll see lots of things coming out, like really old things where these things right here, they're like things that ting-a-ling out of like those things where you opened with in the really old days. This is a spoon. That's one that it's you'll see a lot of stuff on my face. Austin,
Is that spoon a creature that looks like a spoon, or is it a real spoon?
it's a real spoon.
Oh.
So here's also another art. The Simon Romans.
Oh, I feel like that's the waves of the ocean moving.
No, it's actually trees
I
moving.
hope I don't get seasick.
This is what I call the air trees. This is really old. People, so this is what I call, we're going to see this at the end of the show, right here. Just kidding though. But you will see it at the end of the show, because this is what I call people in the old days outlived in the South Pole and North Pole saw
Someone from the audience.
saw auroras.
Sit down in the front.
Why?
Who came to see the show?
Sit down in front.
So this was the auroras, the auroras, and this is what they described.
Oh.
At Christmas time,
Oh, that's
they
like
thought
that.
they were
That's like
trees in the sky. I mean, trees in the sky.
We got ocean noises. That's too much.
That's too much. So, if you want to understand wait, what was it again?
Is that only in the North Pole and the South Pole or something?
Yeah. It's the only thing, but up in the air, you can see the actual auroras from space.
Oh, cool, man. I heard
But
something
if you
about that.
was near the auroras, then yeah, you can also see the auroras.
What's the weather this week?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you could give me the forecast, Mr.
Alexa, what's the weather for the day?
The current weather is 37 degrees Fahrenheit with
Very
showers.
good, no
Tonight, you can look for snowy, rainy weather with a low of 37.
Snow? Did you hear that?
I knew you when you.
Alexa said we were going to get snow tonight.
Yeah, you didn't know. You really should have known. I have tricks on my sleeve. You should have known at this thing right here. I was only meaning I was trying to give you a hint. There was going to be something that was a little bit Christmassy.
Oh, is that why you have Christmas trees? Because you knew there was going to be snow tomorrow?
No, I knew there was going to be like something that was going to be like it. So,
You actually give
and
a
also,
weather report, too.
here is a snow headband. So, I'm going to make this, and it's going to be an actual headband. So, I'm going to like put a whole bunch on that headband, but it's going to be a headband for one of you guys. I know one of you guys. So, just so you know. And also, this art right here was also sponsored by me when I was 4 years old.
Oh.
So, it's time to move on to the next level. So, I'm going to see.
Quite a show.
It's like, so here's the person. So, he's diving into the water. Whenever all of a sudden, he looks like a dog. Then all of a sudden, he does this.
Whoa. He's doing some yoga.
And then all of a sudden, he does this.
Oh, that hurts me just watching.
And then he does this.
No.
And then he does this.
No.
And then he dives into the water.
Wow, he's flexible.
And then all of a sudden, he broke his hand.
He's Giraffe Man.
He broke his hand.
Whoa.
which made him
Whoa.
fall into the water.
Better mend him.
And deeply in the water with all of this part you can see.
He needs to see a specialist.
Then all of a sudden he went up and then whoop, back on the land. But then he couldn't happen to teach the man what the on the Caillou dance. He's like, oh my gosh.
Wow, you can dance too. That's amazing.
The Caillou.
She's a boo-boo.
Okay.
It looks like you have a special shirt on too, Weston. What's on your shirt for your show? Yes.
He's like bomba, then a boomba, ooh. The next thing he's gonna do, watch what he's gonna, watch what he's gonna do. Watch what he's gonna do. Broke. And guess what? I know,
Does it
right?
grow back?
It,
Oh man, look how tall he is.
look how tall he really is. I know. Doesn't his head look like McDonald's a little bit?
McDonald's.
How they make it just like, how they make it just like their packages. On the top it's yellow, while on the bottom it's red. Isn't that how they make it? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. So here he is, walking up, and then he just. I know. That definitely hurt, right? What do you think? He tried to get up, or did he try to sit down? What do you think? Did he try
I tried to sit down.
He's a pretty unique character. I never saw anybody like him.
He's. Or did he stand up and then fall into the water again?
You can hardly tell.
Then he swim back up? Or did he end up dancing into the water?
Did you build this stage, Weston?
Oh, my mom built it.
What in the world?
She nailed it.
What was that again?
She built it.
Good work.
What in the world just happened?
I didn't know we were getting a taste of Hillbilly Weston.
What the?
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Wow.
He did a good job. He's got good lighting. And all. Someone's done a real good job.
Okay.
People built it and Mommy put it back together in a different way.
What the? Yee, what? So he's like, I'm tired, and then what he did was dance into the water. What the?
Alright, you want to wrap up your show so we can let everybody go? Do you know how you say bye when your show's over and you pull your curtain?
I'm not ready for this show to be done.
Okay.
Show's not over yet.
Then all of a sudden he met a tiger, and he said,
Whoa.
"Do not enter." Well, and then all of a sudden he jumped back into the water.
Sissy's digging your show.
Wow, he was there. And all of a
Weston, do you have any
sudden,
Spanish words for us?
then he said, "Gracias for these trees." But then all of a sudden,
Say hi to Weston.
hey, hi there. Then he swims in the water whenever he finds a group of jellyfish.
Go ahead.
He says, "Why are you guys here?" And they say, "Oh, because." Then he swims over and he says, "Hi." And then he swims up back to the surface. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Did you hit your not funny bone?
Oh, that smarts a little bit.
Lift your arm up.
Good show, dude. Good show.
I'm not done though.
There.
I just said that because I needed to.
Little accident backstage.
He,
It's okay though.
he swam back.
Yeah.
He swam up
They get backstage pass.
and then he said, "Why don't I just fall off the world?" And he did.
Are you singing, little girl?
Then he went back, and then all of a sudden he went back onto Earth, but he fell off the actual world. I mean it. Then all of a sudden something happened that was crazy. The world was thin. I mean, like a puppet, like the puppet show. Then he fell again, but he was surrounded by water.
I have a question. Is that a curtain back there? Do you have like a
Yeah.
stage
Yeah.
curtain?
Yeah, but he died. Guys, so he's in the water right now. Whenever he can't even see that wall over there, so then he just bonks into it. And he can't even see the floor. I know, right? He thinks he's just in the sky and water. And it's just water, and he comes out and goes onto the land. Whenever he falls, he was surrounded by water again.
What's that guy's name? I forgot.
I can't remember. What was it again?
Scuba Steve.
What?
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
Oh.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it, but I am going to call him that. Scuba Steve. So then all of a sudden something happened where he comes up and then something happened that was weird. He was over there hanging. Whenever all of a sudden he was about to fall out the world. If he swam this far, he would fall off the world. Same thing. If he swam this far, he would fall off the world. If you see that thing right there, it isn't actually a table. It's a robot.
Oh.
So, then he did some yoga before he went off of the whole entire world to get onto the world's richest person that's on an island now for 16 years. It has been 16 years since he has been here. Here. Then he lift up and fall. Immediately went there. Until all of a sudden, eventually, he met George Washington the Second.
Oh.
George Washington II?
Yes, he's bald. He's bald.
Shows
Coming
the
out to
adventure.
see the onions.
So then he said, "How are you?" "Oh, I've been on this clear island since I was young." And I said, "What? Oh, I fell off the world on 69 whenever my birthday was. We had a pool party and I swam too far. So then I just fell off the world. And I could never get
He's
back."
riding on a cloud.
Then he said, "Ha, I'm gonna relax, but you are right. It's very hot here. Why? Because we're right next to the sun. I mean it. It's really toasty right next to the sun." You know what? I would like to put on some kind of screen. Oh, all the sunscreens over there. There's a lot. and then I accidentally said, and then I rolled off. Oh no! But half of my body was about to fall off the world. Remember, George Washington II said.
George Washington II.
And then he dived into the water from the air. That doesn't even make sense!
I guess that's time to wrap up your show, bud.
No, Papa.
We can't keep everybody on the phone all night. We gotta get ready to get baths and go to bed for school tomorrow.
Is this the end of episode 1? Are you going to have an episode 2 coming up?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, maybe we'll do one tomorrow night.
the last part is a unicorn bunny popped and
Unicorn bunny, yeah.
and hopped
That's
until
one of those.
she found who was gonna be.
Good night, Dolphin. Good night, unicorn buddy.
I think that's Ainsley's favorite word.
It's on top of the microwave. What's the coffee?
Picture.
All right, it's time.
The show's done. Thank you all.
You gotta pull your curtain now.
Yay!
It's on the other side. The clip's on the other side.
Oh, you know right here.
And fill it. What a beautiful stage.
And then now you come out and you do a bow to and say thank you.
Dun, dun, ta-da!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was a great show.
That was fun.
It did get interesting there in the middle, right?
Yeah, it got pretty interesting.
Interesting. Here's the audience. We'll have to get your autograph, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,